Hello and welcome to another edition of Monday Motivation with Bukola. It's a show about inspiration, women empowerment, beauty, business, money, culture, entertainment, and advocacy. And I'm your fabulous host today, Bukola Oriola. I hope you had a great week or a great weekend, and we are now in a new week. My author, oh Lord, the author that was featured on Saturday on Lipstick, Lip Balm and Literacy is so inspiring and he's so young. Wow, you need to listen to him. He inspired me, and he is the author of Miracle Still Happens. If you don't believe, explain me. And he is Nate A. Munene. Nate is such an inspiring young man. Could you believe that at the age of 11, he already underwent 20 brain surgeries? And at 14, he had published his first book. If you have a book in you, what are you still waiting for? 14-year-old who had suffered such adversity at a very young age and was still able to fight and use his life as an inspiration for us all. You need to listen to Nate. And I had to bring the quote of today also from him, and I hope that you will be inspired. Nate said, "Never give up, and God is with you." Are you at the point of giving up your whole life? Are you at the point where you think you've gone through so much pain and so much agony and you think ending it is the solution? I want to encourage you to be inspired today, not to give up. According to Nate, do not give up. God is with you. Hey, and guess what? Today also I bring you lipstick lip balm extension, I call it. And I featured a lot of authors, a lot of them. I was at the Minnesota Twin Cities Authors Fair, and it was really fun. I met a lot of fabulous authors. Oh Lord, it was super fun. Trust me, you're going to enjoy it. So you're going to be enjoying that after Nate's interview today. So please, please, please enjoy it. It was so fun. And I want to use this time also to say a very big thank you to Dr. Atika Taina, who invited me to share her table with her. So I said I was there encroaching on Dr. Taina's table, and I had a lot of fun meeting with people, meeting with authors. It was like a, you know, like a gold mine of knowledge. Yes, on Saturday at the Authors Fair. So you see some of them, you meet some of them at the end of Nate's interview. So enjoy today's show. Today's show is really awesome, and let's go and listen to Nate. I really enjoyed him. I really enjoyed him, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy him and be inspired too. I want to say a very big thank you to you, Nate, for coming on the show. Thank you so much for coming. And thanks, Mom, for helping us to arrange this and put this together. And I want to also thank all the
Thank
members.
you.
I saw Angela came on. And thanks to Deborah. Deborah is busy where she is. Oh. Yet she came on to join us. So thank you so much. If you haven't shared this video, please share it out. Invite your friends and let's listen to an inspiring author. Nate has an inspiring story. Trust me, what Nate has gone through, many of us have not gone through it. And it's just so inspiring. When I read his bio, I was like, what? So, Nate, I really commend you. Yes, you are a fighter And thank you for fighting on. Thank you so much. And thanks to mom and dad for being there for you. Thanks so much. So, welcome to Lipstick, Lip Balm, and Literacy virtual book reading series here on Facebook. And I'm your fabulous host, Bukola Oriola. And of course, we have a fabulous guest author today, and is Nate Munene from Minnesota. So it's Minnesota local, and he's going to be sharing with us about his book. It's an inspiring book. The book is called Miracles Still Happens. If you don't believe, explain me. And you know, when I read that, I'm like, if you don't believe, explain me. And I kept thinking about it. But you know, in a minute, this book is an inspiring story about Nate's life. Nate is only 14 years old. But at the age of 11, he had gone through 20 brain surgeries. Can you believe that? 20 brain surgeries at 11, the age of 11. That means every year he's doing minimum of 2 surgeries. Can you believe that? And he survived it. And he did not only survive, but he did a book to inspire others. So we have a lot to learn from this young author today. He is a fighter. His mom shared some pictures with me of him going around to speak. He just came back from Kenya, speaking in Kenya. You know, he's an international speaker. People, you need to come here and be inspired. What is it that you are going through and you think is the end of the world? And you think nobody has ever gone through this before and is going to end your life? I encourage you to keep fighting today. I encourage you not to give up, because this is Nate here to inspire you about his own journey and his book. Wow, I'm inspired. Thank you so much, Nate. And the Lipstick, Lip Balm, and Literacy is to showcase authors and their expertise, and also use it to inspire perspective and other authors who are out there. Maybe you've done one book and you thought that it's the end, you are struggling to do another book, or life just gets in the way and you feel you can't continue. I encourage you this morning to be inspired by Nate. So, Nate, you are going into 9th grade. Let's start from school. Can we start from school? Can we start from school? So, how was 8th grade? How was 8th grade?
8th grade was good.
Good. You liked 8th grade?
Yup.
Was there any subject that was hard for you in 8th grade?
Well, mostly math. Math
See,
was the hardest.
I struggle with math. Even up to now, I don't know 1 plus 1. Trust me. I look for help. Even up to now, I look for help when it comes to math. So you're not alone. If that will encourage you. You're not alone. You're not alone. I struggle with math. So now you are going into 9th grade. What are you looking forward to in 9th grade?
I'll do more art and more writing and more of all the subjects.
Oh, nice. You are my person. I love writing too. So, yeah. I think those of us who love the art, we struggle with the sciences and maths. But of course, we thrive with the art. So, you wrote the book. What inspired you to write that book?
What inspired me is when so I had 20 brain surgeries, like you all know, and I had so many battles with seizures. So what inspired me was to never give up, and that God was with me.
Amen.
And that I got taught that God will always be with everyone too.
Wow. Thank you so much. And you know, you said you believe that God was with you and God will be with everyone too. Is it a usual practice at home that you all pray together every day?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What time of the day?
We always pray about it in the mornings and in the evenings.
Wow, nice. And how would you describe the experience of writing the book? Would you say that it was a hard experience or it was something that was easy to do for you?
Well, it was kind of hard, but I got through it. I got through it. I got through it.
Thank you for your honesty. Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
You see, he said it was hard, but he got through it. And I really like that. So, what would you say to those people who want to write their book and they are struggling? What would be your advice for them?
Not to give up, and that life is tough, and if you want to write a book, just write it, go on with it, and God will make good plans for you.
Wow. I know that on your book, your mom's name was also on it. So, would you be able to share any of the impact she made on you while you were writing this book?
Um, so, so book mom wrote, she got a lot of stuff about her story, and she got a little bit of my story in it too.
That's my first book.
Yeah, your first book. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Nice. So, I want to ask you about the title of that book. Miracle Still
Mm-hmm.
Happens. If you don't believe, explain me. So, who came up with that title? Was it something you came up with, or a title that your mom helped you with, or somebody else suggested the title?
Well, no, actually, it's true. Miracles still happen. So, when I was struggling with all this stuff in my life, God made me a miracle, and miracles still happen in everyone's life. So that's what also inspired me in the book, is that everybody is a miracle, and I know that people always struggle with things, but they'll get through it, and um, yeah, so it's more that miracles still happen in our life.
Hmm. So, do you
Hmm.
have any siblings?
Yep, I have a younger sister and an older brother who's now in college.
Wow. So, were they inspired by the fact that you wrote a book? And are you the first child in the family to write a book?
Yep, I am.
How did your other brother feel about that?
Mhm.
Did he say anything? Was it like, oh, you need to teach me how to write my own book?
No, actually, it was myself. I said that I wanted to write my own book.
Wow.
And here you go. I wrote my own book, and I want to inspire others and tells them to never give up and that God is always with them.
Wow. I really like how you said never to give up, never to give up. God is always with us. So, would you say that it's something that has become like really part of your life every day, even just you, aside from praying with the whole family? Do you have your own time that you pray alone?
Yes, yes, all the time.
Wow. Do you pray at school?
Yep, I always pray at school.
At
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice. And
oh,
are you in any kind of games in school, or
games?
groups? Yes, or any club in school?
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay. And in that book you mentioned about having seizures. So I assume that sometimes gets in the way of missing classes when you and
Yes.
have to go through the surgery. What would you say your teachers did to help you through this process?
Actually, a lot of my teachers, they come to visit me when I'm at the hospitals,
Wow.
and they always write texts to me, which is very, very wonderful.
Wow.
And yeah, they've always been in my life.
Oh, how nice. And in the book, did you write anything about your school, or is just about the surgery and the challenges you had?
Yep, I also wrote about my school.
So what did you write about school that we should find out in the book?
What I wrote about my school is that I had good friends and good teachers, and I loved being in that school a lot, and that I loved all the subjects there, and I always loved playing with my friends. So lots of those things in school I loved a lot.
Wow, how nice. And after writing the book, and I know, we assume that your teachers already know and your friends already know that you wrote a book. Um,
Hmm.
what was their reaction when they read about themselves in your book or heard that you wrote a book?
They were happy. They were really happy.
Oh, nice, nice. And have you been going out to book events here in Minnesota?
Yes, yes.
Good. There is in school, I know that the kids, you guys have, your lunchtime, and some kids take food to school while some eat food at school. So would you say that you ate food at school, or you brought your own food to school?
I brought my own food to school.
Okay, and what is your favorite food?
Mm.
Oh, are you picky? Because I have a picky son.
Mm.
Mom can help you. Are you picky? What is your favorite food? I have my own favorite food.
Um,
Do I still have a favorite food?
well, my favorite food, the favorite fruit I love is mango.
Wow,
Mango is one of my favorite food.
wow. I love mango too. And
Hmm.
do you eat like foods like ugali? And yeah, ugali is the Kenyan meal, right?
Yep, I eat ugali, chapati, mandazi, uji, all those.
Wow. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. So now, let's go back to your book and the
Hmm.
process of doing the book. How long did it take to complete that book?
A year.
Wow. Why would you say it took a year? Was it because of hospital visits, or because you sometimes feel overwhelmed and you have to take a break for a while?
Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed.
Oh, thanks. And Fabulous people, please, you can order Nate's book. It's in the description. So look at the description of this video. You can order Nate's book from the link I have provided in the description. And also for those on YouTube, because this is also going on YouTube, the link will also be in the description on YouTube. And for those of you watching us at home on TV, please head over to YouTube, or it's going to be displayed on the screen for you, and you can go to that website to go get a copy of Nate's book. This is an inspiring story for an 11-year-old who has done 20 surgeries,
14-year-old.
20,
14-year-old.
yeah, now 14, but at the age of 11, that was what I read in your bio. At 11, you are done 20 surgeries. Now you are 14. So that is really inspiring to not be able to give up when we have challenges. And you know, one thing we didn't do, Nate, oh Lord, and I'm feeling guilty now. One thing we didn't do when we started this broadcast, because of our technical glitches, was that we didn't dance. You don't have to stand up. Yeah. I'm gonna cue in the music. And did you use lip balm this morning?
Yep.
Okay, which lip balm did you use? Or was it
Birds
Vaseline?
and bees.
Oh, nice, 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 nice. Look at that. So Nate came prepared. I love you, Nate. And I use, because like I said, for those who are regulars on the show, you know that I don't wear one lipstick. I wear at least two. So I wear at least two. Sometimes I wear three. Trust me. So today I'm wearing I got Wet and Wild. I went to Walmart and I got Wet and Wild for the first time, and I got it because I saw that it was like cheap. It was at Walmart, so I got Wet and Wild, and this color is 50 no yeah 53C, so 503C. That's the color of this one. So it's kind of like light pink, that light pink you are seeing there. And of course my Sapphire Siren by Maybelline 835. And you know, those are the two lipsticks I'm wearing today on the show. So now Nate and I are going to dance, because we forgot to start with our dance in the beginning. And you can sit down and do your thing. It's okay, it's allowed, you know. Just be free, just like Ellen show. You do as you like. And this music is by Pastor David Olubowale. So thank you, Pastor David, for giving us your music to play on the show. And this one is Praise Medley. Look at that. You beat me to the dance. I wasn't expecting that. Oh my goodness. I see comment. Oh, Phyllis Mugi, thank you so much. Phyllis said everybody is a miracle. Sure, they still happen. This boy is great. Nice. Thank you for the comment. And Deborah said, oh, such a wonderful story. Thank you so much, Deborah. And Deborah also said it can be hard to write a book, but you get through it. So, Nate, thank you so much for coming on the show. And thank you for even dancing. Oh my God, you beat me to the dance. I wasn't expecting that. Because I always beat everybody, but you came today to beat me hands down. Oh my goodness. I have to do the walk of shame today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Such an inspiring story. You are such a strong boy and strong-willed also, and a fighter. Thank you so much for inspiring us today with your story and your book, and letting people know, you know, it's hard, but you can do it. You can do it is the key word here. You can do it. Miracles still happens. Don't give up with your life. What is it that you are going through and you think is the end of the world? See a young man telling us, encouraging us today. So please do not give up on your dreams. Do not give up regardless of what you are going through in your life. This is somebody who went through brain surgery. Brain surgery is no joke. We all know that. That is no joke. And not one, not two, 20. At age 11, that is a lot of brain surgeries. And indeed, you are a miracle. And I'm so honored to meet you. Thank you for giving me this platform to be able to invite you here and host you. So I'm really honored. Thank you so much, Nate. And what will be your last word for our audience members today?
My last words are never give up and God is with you.
Amen. Oh, thank you so much. So you've heard it. Never give up and God is with you. Thank you so much, Nate. And thanks, Mom, because I know Mom is there beside you. We kicked her out of the video.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you so much for having him. It's an honor.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored. I'm so honored. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you so much again. I'm really
And
honored
thank you for having me.
to have you here. Thank you. And I wish you good luck in the new school year. So go back there and shine as you have always done. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you.
And all our audience members, I still see Rita here. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope to see you on next week, Saturday, on another fabulous lipstick, lip balm, and literacy virtual book reading series. Bye-bye. So we end again with music. Bye. Oh, His mercy endureth forever. For His mercy endureth forever, Papa. Hello, my fabulous people. So, like I said earlier, I'm here at the Minnesota Twin Cities Authors Fair in Richfield or Bloomington, but I'm here somewhere in the Twin Cities. So I'm here at Dr. Tina's table, and I'm going to be flipping my camera. I'm going to go around to some authors that I can feature on Lipstick, Lip Balm, and Literacy on Monday during Monday Motivation with Bukola. This is a guest on Dr. Tina's table, and Mamiya is there telling them about Dr. Tina's book because Dr. Tina is not here right now.
That's gonna be the cover when it comes out. I know, and it's like you can make a difference too as a kid. So that's exciting. And then there's the studio whenever you want to make it older. And just as I love this book so much. I wrote a book that's for history lovers who maybe aren't interested in looking through textbooks, but want a layman's term version of how our states got their crazy shapes.
Hi!
So I'd like to say, I help shift happen for parents of kids with eating disorders. They can get my book, Just Tell Her to Stop, on Amazon. And if you've read it, you can leave a review on Amazon too if you like. I'm so excited to be here at the Minnesota Authors Fair today and talking to families about my book and about the Hope Network retreats that help families have shift happen.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's a great place. We have sold several books. We sold several books over here from Somalia to Snow, how central Minnesota became home to Somalis. So yeah, we're having a great day over here. We sold several copies. The place was busy earlier, but now I guess people are kind of moving on, So I'm glad to be here, and it's a beautiful day to enjoy and to meet with other authors.
Thank you.
So, you're welcome.
My book is The Story from Canada.
Nice. Can we see a copy? Nice. Thank you.
Historical fiction about her grandfather.
Wow. Nice.
Did you write a book too?
Yes.
About what?
Well, I'm like what you call the serial entrepreneur. So I'm what you call the serial entrepreneur. So my books range from memoirs to how to blog to how to start a business?
I didn't know how to blog. I'm really out of it. Well, that's why she wrote the blog. I want to see your blog up.
Thank you so much.
Do you want me?
And I see you have more than one book here.
I have 4.
4 of them. Let me. So what can you tell us as a veteran author? Because you have more than one.
Oh.
You want to talk about one of your books?
Well, I have 4 books. They're all different. And it starts with Eli as a sequel to They're Always With You, and this just came out a couple of months ago. Both of them take place in Red Wing in the early 1970s.
Cute.
Yeah, this one is humorous and also has a lot of history in it. And
Thanks. And that one is a picture book.
that one is for little ones. Yeah.
Thank you. Are you the author?
No, not at all.
No.
I'm a buyer.
Okay, you're a buyer. What would you say about today? Coming here today, what brought you out? The authors, the books?
One of the authors that I know.
Nice. And how would you describe the events today?
My what?
How would you describe this event today?
It was very well organized, I say. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we are missing this author.
Facebook stuff, maybe.
Yeah, so
I remember the 1970s.
and somebody's got to step up and just do that.
Who is the author?
I am the author. I am very excited. This is my very first book fair. I'm a brand new author. My book, Reclaiming Lives, has only been published for 1 month. And it's about social justice and helping others and correcting the injustices in this world.
Nice, congratulations.
Thank you.
So how would you describe today's event?
It's been glorious meeting all these authors, lots of wonderful book topics. Very helpful.
Thank you.
A journal for your journey. It is full of very short stories, all of our own life after losing 2 children. We had 2 sons die. So that's very sad, isn't it? It sure was, and it still is. But interspersed in here is questions and things that will help people who might be on their own grief journey as well. And it's been very rewarding. People have told me that it's helped them, and that's really why I did all this, is because I wanted people to know that as devastating as loss of loved ones is, that you don't have to stay devastated, that there is a way through it in a healthy way that will make you know that there is more for your life, and that's why unfinished by design. Even in grief, we're not finished. Until we take our last breath, there's things for us to do here. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of wonderful authors that are here on many different venues. My book is a story about what it's like to heal from child abuse and to forgive the people in your life and forgive yourself and the wonderful opportunities. And in some way, this book is everyone's story, because we all come with a certain amount of baggage. And so that's what this book is about.
Wow, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's do B-roll on our table.
Well, you know what they say.
Hello.
Are you videoing us?
Yes.
We'll see you later.
Oh, and I see you're a celebrity author. Oh my goodness. Winner. Look at that. She's the winner. International Book Award.
We're all
winner.
winners, aren't we?
Wow. Wow, nice, nice. We need to talk to this winning author. Give us a tip on how to win.
Well, one of the best ways to change the world or to transform the world is to transform yourself. It's an inside job. So I say learn to love yourself and be at your highest and best in every way. And that's the way we change the world.
Oh my goodness, nice. Thanks.
Thank
so
you.
How long have you been coming to the book fair?
This is my very first time.
Wow.
My friend Mary Welch right there. Sorry, of course. It's always the way, right? Sorry. My friend Mary Welch told me about this, and so here I am, and I'm here with my friend Diane Moore. Hi. And we're all supporting each other to get our message out there in the world.
Nice.
And how about
so
you?
Much.
What brought you here?
So I'm also an author, and I'm encroaching on another author's table.
Oh, good idea. Huda? Are you with Huda?
No, I'm with Dr. Tyner.
Oh, I have
Dr. Tika Tyner.
Okay.
She's a lawyer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You did serendipity circles. Oh, I love that. I love it.
Serendipity surprises that.
So say that again.
Serendipity is the surprise of the spirit. That those times when you are awed by what's happening within you or what's happening outside of you. So, and I gather the women together so they can share that wisdom and appreciate all of the beauty that's within and without themselves and with the other women. So.
Wow, nice. So was that what informed your book, Awake?
Alive, aware, awake.
Yes, Alive, Aware, and Awake.
Living an ordinary sacred life. It's about my spiritual journey, and then it poses some questions to help women become more aware of their own feelings about their about who they really are. Who they really are. Not what everybody says they are, but who they really are, and the empowered women that we are, in the gentle love that we can be for the world, so that we can truly make a difference and change what's going on.
Wow.
Change our yeah. So it's exciting. And what I love to do most is gather the women together so we can talk about that. We gather in circles.
Sure. My name is Lori Spangler. My book is Miles of Memories, One Woman's Journey to All 50 States. My book is about, believe it or not, my travels to all 50 states. And I grew up on a farm here in Minnesota. As a child, I never traveled, and as an adult, I decided I wanted to travel, and so I set it as a goal. As a child, a big trip was visiting Grandpa and Grandma 20 miles away, and a really big trip was coming to the cities to visit my godparents. And in the book, I talk about going to Bridgman's ice cream shop and what a big experience that was. And I did an interview with a radio in California, and he said for him what he appreciated about my book was that it was just like an awakening. You know, because I went from this person who didn't know what Bridgman's was to all of a sudden I'm traveling alone to Hawaii, and yeah, just what a variety it is. Wow. So my book is a great book for children and adults, and it's about my experiences while I travel.
Nice, that is a great history book right there. Thank you. So
I'm Judy Peterson, and I wrote the book Group Cruise Control, Event Planning Made Fun and Lucrative.
Group Cruise Control.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Event planning made
Sounds
easy,
like
fun, and lucrative. It is. So if you're planning on
Event
going on a trip and you're going with the group, it doesn't matter if it's your friends, your family, your business. This book is a book for you because it tells you exactly what to do to make it fun and easy. So I recommend this for anybody that's going either with their friends. It could be 5 people or it could be 500 people. And you get a lot of good tips on what to do. It doesn't matter if you're going on a cruise ship or you can go on an all-inclusive resort. You can go on a resort that's not all-inclusive. And the nice thing about it is, if you're on a cruise ship or all-inclusive, all the rooms, all the audio-visual, all the food, all the drinks are included in the price of the trip. So that's what makes this a lot easier and more lucrative than just going to a regular hotel and having to pay for all the extra things.
Wow, thanks so much. So you are here. Can you tell us about yourself? And actually, this is the first male author I'm meeting today. today.
Well, you know that there are many Norwegians in Minnesota.
Yes.
Like 850,000, one of the largest groups. And so this is about for immigrants from Norway and their ancestors who want to take a look at the prince of Norway, now King of Norway, when he was born and all of the background.
Please, could you hold that
goes with that? And so,
thank you, Judy. Could you hold your book up so they can see the book?
Well, my aunt, oh yeah, my aunt was the pediatric nurse for a year and a half in the royal family in Oslo, and she took care of the prince until he was big enough to walk, and then somebody else did it. But anyway, it's a background reading. You know, royalty is very important in Norway and in London and other places in Europe. So I think people who are interested in history would be interested in it.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much. Laugh yourself happy. I love that. Wow. So can you tell us about Laugh Yourself Happy?
Laugh Yourself Happy. It's got 171 liners. It's a lot of fun stories about children, and I want people to use it to collect the funny stories from your family. So you read this and the stories will inspire you to write down your own.
Wow.
So that's
nice.
Yeah. And I have a TED Talk. I did Explore Your Humor Heritage, Create Your Laughter Legacy. And so it's kind of a companion piece. The audience laughed 15 times. And again, I wanted to inspire you to collect the funny stories from your family.
Thanks so much. Supercomputer couples.
Super commuters. So it's about people where one spouse travels often for work. So it's how to keep your relationship strong when you don't spend a lot of time together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Please, can you raise up one copy of the book?
What book? Yeah.
Thank you. Is this your first time here?
It is my first time here. My first book.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And how did you find the fair today?
It's been great. I've had a lot of good conversations, lots of people coming through. It's been fun.
Good. Thank you.
Phyllis is right here. That's Phyllis. Books are
your
science.
Books. Yeah.
It's a trilogy. I wrote the first 2 books. The 3rd book is coming out next year. And it's about Earth sent 2,000 people and 3 spaceships into the Pegasus constellation to start the first galactic colony.
Wow.
And then they lost contact with them, so they thought everybody had died. And then 300 years later, they realized that no, they haven't died. And so now they want to make contact, and they want to reclaim the colony as their own, but the colony doesn't want to be reclaimed. So it's about the conflict and the people who are there. And
our stuff outside the
front here. And next, I got the first 2 books, and next year I'll publish the 3rd book.
Nice. Is this your first time here?
The first time in this, yes. First time here, yeah.
Nice. How would you describe the fair today?
Describe my what?
This fair.
I think it's a good fair. A lot of people came. We were busy, so everybody seems to have sold some books, and so yeah, we're going to try and do this. Maybe not here every year, but all of this is part of the WOW Women on Words. We're all authors, and we have a club, and we have different club meetings around the Twin Cities. And I'm thinking it would be a good idea if WOW got together and we went around the Twin Cities, and each WOW did a book sale.
Nice.
So that's what we're going to work towards. A yearly book sale in different parts of the cities.
This is the story of in 2008 I was told I'd be paralyzed for the rest of my life, and I'm not. And this is my story of recovery, and it's an inspiration to those who are working through challenges. And my final is, maybe not everybody gets well like I did, but you need to do the best you can with what you have.
Wow, thank you so much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I have 2 books that are mine. Manifest Divinity is the one that I did the talk on today.
And it is, I maintain that...
Raise your hand up so you can catch the title.
Yeah, I maintain that everybody has a relationship with the divine, that it's part of our human experience, but how we define that is very different. And it's hard to share those experiences outside of your religious framework if you're talking to somebody who doesn't have the same framework. So I wrote this book to give examples cross-culturally of different ways that the divine is actually present in our lives and available to us, from inspiration all the way to full possession.
Wow. Thank you so much. So you are standing in for other authors here?
Yeah, I mean, these are some anthologies that I have pieces in, and When Gods Come Knocking is a book about mysticism, and in particular when you're dealing with a deity form. You know, people have a god comes down and taps them on the shoulder and says, "Yo, I want you to do this for me," and then we mess it all up. So that's what that's about.
Which one I think was a striking cover. My publisher picked that one. And so then we thought we should go with the same theme so that people would know, you know, that it was a series. So it's a series. And this one was actually purchased in color, and then they used the black and they changed it to black and white to fit with them. Yeah. Is that one the main? Well, the victim is a radio host of a show called Love 'Em or Leave 'Em. People call in and ask for relationship advice, and she and another co-host, you know, say, okay, leave the bum or stay and work on it.
Somebody didn't like her advice, huh?
That could be. Hi.
Hi, this is another fabulous author. And a guest with her.
This is the first book fair that we've had as well, I believe. And it's been fantastic. It really has been fun. I've met a lot of interesting people, and I've sold books, which is really frosting on the cake, and have had a good time.
Nice.
And the meeting planning process, but that's all my information there. That's how you order the book.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. It's my first time here, and it's my first time writing a book.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
It feels really good. It feels like I really accomplished something, and I'm really proud of what I did.
Good.
Yeah.
Could you hold up your book and let's see the book?
Absolutely.
And what is it about? It says the meeting planning process.
Right, a guide to planning successful meetings.
So this will be a book for which kind of people?
Actually, it's for people that are just beginning in the business to plan meetings, or you will find a lot of administrative or executive professional people that have to plan meetings over and above their regular jobs, or a meeting planning veteran. So it has a lot of good, easy steps to follow.
Wow, nice. Thanks so much.
Children's nonfiction science, because I was a scientist, only for as long as I could take it. Just kidding. I work in write in children's fiction, and my latest book is called Hear the River Dance. It's a poetry collection, but it also has how to get in touch with your local water, watershed resources, conservation. If you want to get in touch with water and help protect it, there's a great resource section in there to get you started.
Wow. Nice, thanks.
I am Meg Corrigan. I wrote a memoir which was born out of tragedy. I was sexually assaulted at gunpoint when I was 25 years old, and the man intended to chain me to a tree and leave me for dead. I was not a believer, but I wanted to do something to save my life, so I said to him, in the name of God, please don't do this to me. And I watched him change from this crazed rapist to a little boy like he had been stabbed in the heart. And we stood there and stared at each other for a minute, and then he sort of recovered and hit me in the head with the chain, and he said, "Don't talk about God," and then he fled. And I believe that's the only reason that I am still alive. If I had not invoked the name of God, I believe I would have been chained to the tree and died there. So that's my story, and I wrote a memoir about it, and I go out now and speak and train others about sexual assault and about how to work with victims and survivors of sexual assault. And I also go and tell people about the miracle that happened to me and how it blessed me and how I became a child of God as a result of that.
Wow, thank you so much.
My experience today has been very interesting. I've talked to a lot of wonderful people. I've sold a few books. I've had a chance to learn who some people were and what brought joy to their lives, and that made it a worthwhile experience.
And I say you have more than one book also.
I have a number of books, that's right.
Wow, nice.
Publishing books is one of the ways that they do that.
Oh, very good.
So this one had a long way to go.
I just want to be at every show when you're trying to sleep. That's great.
Let me quickly do B-roll here because the juice is going. And I want to get everybody.
Had to be revised. And they did make up something for $15. Oh, you already got me.
I already got you.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Wow. But they did a nice job. Good. Well, this looks...
I'll go live on YouTube.
Dueling YouTube.
No, I just took a photo. I don't know how to do that.
Here today?
Yes.
Well, I just got here and I came down because I couldn't imagine how we could have a table here and a table there, and it's amazing.
Great books.
Yeah, so my sister, how would you describe the fair today?
The fair was good. We had different...
Do you know a lot? Do you recognize other booksellers?
Yeah, I recognize other booksellers. Yeah, at other events, so this was great.
That's always fun to hear.
And can you talk a little bit about Dr. Tyna's book?
Oh yeah, so this is her latest book, the children's book, Justice Make a Difference. This is a great inspirational book for kids. It will be a guide for them to develop their inner superheroes and be able to think great and be able to dream bigger. So for me, I like this book for that reason, that kids can start to dream bigger even as young as they are. So yeah, so you can pre-order this book at atikatyna.com. Yeah, be sure to get a copy for yourself and for your nieces and nephews.
Thank you. And of course, this is the Bukola right here, encroaching. Wow, didn't I tell you? How was that? It was so good. You see, a young man using his life to inspire us. I hope you are as inspired as I was on the show on Saturday. And I am still inspired by Nate. And I look forward to seeing you on another Monday Motivation with Bukola. In the meantime, if you would like to be featured as an author on my Facebook channel, do not hesitate to get a hold of me by contacting me at info@bukolaoriola.com. So for those of you who have been joining us and participating, engaging, thank you so much for engaging with us on the show. I really love you all. God bless you. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you again on another fabulous Monday Motivation with Bukola.